identity.
Alrighty, well, we are going to be moving on right now. We've got another really phenomenal, exciting product to offer you. And I know you go, air purifiers, Brett, seriously, phenomenal and exciting. There's a reason for it. Normally we say air purifiers, and we start talking about spending $150, $180, $200. Well, Bell & Howell, incredible company for us here at HSN, has invented these portable plug-and-play air purifiers. These are real deal ionic air purifiers with LED lights and removable, permanent, washable filters. So for $10 per purifier, with FlexPay in place and our sale price, first time we've done this since January at our first big sale of the year, I want you to think about all the places where you would like to clean, scrub, purify the air. From cat litter odors, from hairsprays in your bathroom, from cooking odors, from laundry room odors, from dorm rooms that you're sending kids off to college this fall, and gosh only knows what's in the walls and in the air. This is a portable, power-packed solution for a phenomenally low price. Today, we would not offer this product if it didn't truly work, and today we have it back for our sale weekend, meaning today it's on sale. It's $5 off. Today it's on Flex, so you get 2 home for the price of 1, and today you can get real deal permanent air purifiers that you can plug in absolutely anywhere. No real estate space to take up and no huge investment to spend, and they are totally silent. My friend Lou Caputo is here. He brings us the very, very best from Bell & Howell. And my friend, hello. I haven't seen you in a very long time.
I haven't been here in a while.
Wow, no wonder you look tanned and relaxed. And well, we're so glad to have you back. And I'm so thrilled to have this product because I really do believe in it. I love it. I believe everybody wants air purifiers and not everybody wants to spend $200.
Well, no, and that's the case too. Is usually you're going out there, you're buying these large towers with filters that have to be replaced. You're spending all kinds of money when you could have this. Each one of these Bell & Howell units covers an area of 120 square feet. Think about that, and you're getting 2 of these when you buy this today. Now, to your point, Brett, this is probably the smallest air purifier you're ever going to see. They plug right into an outlet in your wall. There's no fan inside of this. It's totally silent, so there's no moving parts. Here's how they work, okay? They use the laws of attraction. It's science, okay? Opposites attract. This generates negative ions, and it sends those negative ions into the air, okay? Now, all the dust and the pollen and all the particulate matter that we see floating in the air, smoke even, they're positively charged, okay? So as those negative ions come into contact with those positively charged ions, it pulls them in to this little part right here. And inside of this, in the collection chamber, are some metal plates that actually trap all the particulate matter. Now, notice the way that cleared out that smoke chamber in just a couple of seconds, okay?
Yeah.
What happens is that smoke gets attracted to this stainless steel collection plate. And I'll show you that in just a second. It's reusable over and over and over again. You never have to replace them. All you've got to do is wash them. Now, take a look at this. I'm going to show you the back of this right here, okay? On the back of this is a little compartment. You open this little compartment up, and right there is one of those collection plates, okay? That's stainless steel. That's washable. You're never going to have to replace it. Now, the reason that all the particulate matter sticks to this piece of stainless steel is this, Brett. It becomes charged with static electricity, okay? Ever go to a birthday party? I'm sure with, you know, with Jack, you've gone to a birthday, you had a birthday party, you take a balloon, rub it against your head, and it sticks to the wall because of static electricity. Same principle with this.
Okay.
That's static electricity what causes. Now, to show you how these work and how effective these are, okay, remember, each one of these covers an area of 120 square feet. Let's go down here to these 2 glasses of water. Okay, now you're looking at this going like, water, what does this have to do with air? Here's the thing. When we drink water, okay, we go to great lengths to buy spring water. We buy purification for water. We do all these things. And these look like 2 beautiful glasses of water right here. What I've done is I've taken a couple of collection plates and we sent them in a place in a warehouse. People are smoking in there. There's dust, there's dirt, there's grime. Watch what happens when I put this in the water just like this, okay? Slowly but surely that water is going to start to turn a tan color. Do you see what's going on? And if I hold this cloth up behind it, see the difference?
So
beautiful white. Look at that.
And so the difference is let Bell & Howell filter, or let your skin, let your lungs,
let your
throat be the filter.
Yeah, not a good idea.
And here's the thing about this. You know, for me, even for those of you that do have big, full-size air purifiers, I'm not saying you should put this in your big, huge den, in your master bedroom, and expect it to purify the entire room and be good to go. Yeah. But what about an outlet that sits right above this guy right here? Being able to contend with and grab and fight those odors. What about being able to put it right next to where you are prepping food, and there's garlic smells, and there's fish smells, and there's oil smells. What about being able to plug one in right next to where your trash can is? This is quick, it's easy, it's effective, it absolutely will contend with the odors, it absolutely will contend with the particles, and you're never spending another penny ever again. These are not replaceable filters. It's plug and play and rinse off technology, and you're spending $10 a purifier. If you know anybody that you're sending off to college, you know, that little plug right next to where they sleep, 120 square feet, that will it's like creating a force field around where they sleep to help them get a better night's sleep, to help them to stay healthier. And gosh knows dorm rooms are not getting the proper cleaning. So this is a perfect solution.
Yeah, and there's a lot of us that we buy air purifiers for our house, but can you afford to put a $200 air purifier in every single room in your house? Absolutely not. So you're just doing the main areas. What about the guest bedrooms? What about the extra bedrooms, the bathrooms, all these other spots around the house? That's where these come into play. But remember, even if you don't want to buy one of those big tower ones and spend all that money, each one of these does 120 square feet. Now, let's talk about odors for a second, okay? Because most air purifiers, all they're doing is taking the dust and the particulate matter out of the air. These also will purify the air, deodorize the air. Here's how that works, okay? The negative ions we were talking about, Brett, that they put out into the air, they're going to attract that particulate matter. It's just like after a thunderstorm. If you've ever gone outside, you smell the air, and it's just so pure and fresh. That's what clean air smells like. That's all negative ions that you're smelling in the air. That's why it smells so fresh. And these Bell & Howell air purifiers, the Ionic Maxx, do the same thing. Take a look at this right here. Now, you've got choices, okay? And I always tell people, listen, have you ever really smelled clean air, okay? Because people think that clean air maybe smells like strawberry fields, or maybe it smells like blueberry pie, or perhaps it's one of these things back here like fresh linens or something. That's not what fresh air smells like. It's that smell after a thunderstorm. It's that smell if you stand by a waterfall. That's fresh air. That's what the Ionic Maxx is going to do for you. It's not masking the odors. It's actually eliminating them.
And all of these are purchase again, purchase
over
again,
and
purchase
over
again.
and over.
This is a buy once and own it forever. And the other thing that I think is great about this is if you work in a cubicle, you can't control the people around you, but your cubicle is smaller than 120 square feet. And I know you have some extra outlets. So plug this into your desk. Nobody will ever know what it is. Nobody will ever hear it. Nobody will ever question it. You know how some people get like personally offended? What do you mean you need to purify the air when I'm in the cubicle next to you? Well, you don't call out sick and you wear a ton of perfume. I'm sorry. You don't have to have that argument or that discussion. You know, I can't promise that you're not going to get sick, but listen, if you were a teacher to have to plug this in next to your desk, if you work in a cubicle to have it plugged in right at your desk, right in your office space,
or like this.
I mean, this is truly, for the money you're spending, for the results that it delivers, for the power that Bell & Howell delivers to you today, there is absolutely a use for everybody to get this home, and it is certainly worth more than $10 a unit. But because of HSN's partnership with Bell & Howell, because we saved this item for this weekend, it's on sale, so it truly is less than $10 an item, and you're only spending $10 right now for permanent filters, for UV light technology, for plug and play, and never have to replace air purifiers.
Well, and here's the other thing, too. No moving parts, so there's nothing that's ever going to break inside of these. And I don't know about you, but I'm a very light sleeper, okay? I can't have an air purifier in my bedroom running. That's why I'm always here.
Just wake up in the middle of the night and come on in.
Because I have nothing else to do. But, I mean, that's the thing, is that you hear that sound all night long. With these, there's no sound. These are absolutely, completely quiet. And that's the amazing part, is the way that these actually move the air through them, using science, using those negative ions to pull that particulate matter, to pull the smoke through it, and capture it on the collection plates, which, again, you wash them over and over and over again. I'm going to show you that one more time, because I love that demonstration. When you pull these out and you put them under the water, you just rinse them off like that, dry them, put them back in, and they immediately start working again. You never, ever have to buy anything. And remember, we showed you earlier, if you take one of these collection plates, and here's the water that we did just a few minutes ago. You see how dirty it is? This water is perfectly clean. Here's a collection plate that's been used, okay? This has been sitting in a warehouse again for a couple of months. Now watch this. If I go in here and I do that, you can see how the color of that water is changing, okay? And I'll show you even more dramatically. Watch this. If I wipe it off, look at what you would have been breathing otherwise if you didn't have this purification in there, if you weren't cleaning the air using science without the moving parts. Look at that. I mean, that's the big difference. That's the Bell & Howell difference right there. And to get two of these and be able to cover 240 square feet, 120 square feet a piece for only $19.95, that's amazing.
Okay, so over 400 sold. Think about the hairsprays in your bathrooms and non-ventilated rooms. Think about the cat litters. Think about even in your kitchen where you have beautiful fresh fruits and vegetables out and you're starting to get flies around them, it's because they can smell it. All you have to do is plug one of these in to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
And then seriously, for anybody who's sending somebody to a dorm room for this fall new school season, I think this is an absolute must-have. For anybody that goes to an office space and works in a cubicle, and the people next to you are over-perfuming, the people next to you never take their sick days because, gosh
they're not perfuming
forbid,
at all.
they would rather you take a sick day. This really is, it's your first line of defense, and nobody even needs to know about it. It's totally silent, it's plug-in, and nobody knows what it is. You never have to have the debate of, why do you need an air purifier sitting next to me? You don't have to ever have that discussion. And then, when you think about all the rooms in your house where you'd like cleaner air and not spending $150 per room, but $10 per room.
Or you can't fit one of those big air purifiers in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are perfect.
No moving parts, wash and reuse over and over again. $10 on Flex. This is one of only a couple airings on this item for the weekend. Now over 500 sold. Lou, thank you so much.